All right, everybody. Well, it's Cliff, and this is Life with MS. Today is my third day on Mavenclad. I'm taking my third dose today, which is going to be two more tablets equaling 20 milligrams, and they're nicely organized here. The yellow boxes are the first 3 days, the blue boxes are the last 2 days. The last 2 days are, as clearly indicated here, only 10 milligrams, which is one pill each day. So nicely organized. That's not what this video is about. Well, it is about Mavenclad. So if you haven't been following along, I'm documenting my journey on Mavenclad after Ocrevus didn't work for me and Kesimpta didn't work for me. I will link those videos below of the last 2 days where I explain a little bit more about that. But what I really wanted to talk about in this video series is my first 5 days on Mavenclad and what I'm experiencing with side effects. Now, you can probably tell if you saw my video yesterday that I'm doing a lot better today. But last night was pretty rough. I didn't have the headache I had the day before. I was decently nauseous, so I didn't eat a lot. I did drink a lot, and I took the pill around 1:30 in the afternoon. By about 4, I started not feeling great at all, and I was just kind of very lethargic. In fact, I took the dogs on a walk, a half-mile walk, and I could barely make it back. It was just very tough. By contrast, I biked 13 miles the day before, and that's pretty normal. So this definitely introduces some level of noticeable fatigue. Also, really gnarly chest cramps with that fatigue. But anyway, this video is about one specific side effect that I find interesting. And what do I mean by interesting? I mean scary, funny, enlightening, and fun. Fun is the way I'm going to describe it. But now, thanks to the development of AI and other great innovations, I can bring you into the crazy head of Cliff and introduce you to some really lucid dreams I had after I took this medication. Now, I didn't fall asleep until about 3 a.m. last night. I went to bed at 7:30 p.m. I just could not sleep, but I was super tired. It was just a very weird juxtaposition of things going on here. I didn't have the back pain that I had the night before, which is a side effect of Mavenclad. It wasn't nearly as bad, but while I was very tired, I just couldn't get to sleep. Once I did fall asleep, I had these weird dreams, and now I can bring you into them. The first dream is what I like to title Everybody Loves Cliff. Cue that clip.
Then he says, but that was my dog.
The second dream comes straight out of frustrations with the disease itself and how the community that's not the MS community perceives the disease. Cue that clip.
It's all in your head, you're fine.
And the third dream is a Shrekish looking troll that basically tells me something we have all heard many, many times. Let's see him in action.
But you look fine. You look fine. You look fine, fine, fine.
The fourth dream is something I think if you have MS or any chronic condition, you have definitely had this type of dream several times, if not every night. Mine changes a lot, but there are a lot of different versions of this in my head. Um, they're never directed at any one professional, but they seem to have the common theme of, yeah, we forgot to tell you about this, and that.
Oh, yes, we forgot to mention that side effect. Haha, sorry, not sorry.
And of course, no dreamy night would be complete without fulfilling my delusions of grandeur. And this is the being able to run again, and of course, tacking on the bonus of flying. And thanks for making me look like super fit in that one, AI. I don't know where you got that idea, but I'm not at that point yet. But yeah, no, that ain't happening. Okay, so weird dreams. It maybe it's a Mavenclad side effect, maybe it's not. I mean, you are dumping some weird chemicals into your body, and they are doing some weird things to your bloodstream and to your nervous system and all kinds of weird stuff. And so, why wouldn't you have weird dreams? I mean, your body's under stress, and who doesn't have weird dreams when your body's under stress? So, my question is to you now. Comment below if you get really weird dreams after you get your infusion, your injection, your pill that you take for your MS, whatever your method is. Do you have weird dreams within the next couple of days? because I found this to be a common theme with Ocrevus and Kesimpta. Um, and now we can add Mavenclad to this because it's, kind of a fun thing. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Tomorrow, I'm moving on to single doses, which is just 10 milligrams. And then Friday, 10 milligram. And then I'm done for a month. And then I got to do the whole thing over again. And then I'm done for a year. So I am really looking forward to that. Now, I have to say, if this is as bad as it gets right now, this is very tolerable. Um, it does require some downtime after actually taking the medication. I know a couple of you in my comments have said that your spouses or you yourself are taking these things at night. I think that's probably not a bad idea. The reason I initially took it in the middle of the day is if there was an issue, I could call my neurologist or my care team, as recommended by the manufacturer's support group. They basically said, take it at a time when you have access to a care team. And we have learned that over the past 15 years with all of our health issues my wife and I have had is don't do a new drug, don't do a new procedure, don't do a new anything on a Friday. I always start them on a Monday, so I have a full week of access to people that I know that are on my care team and they know me. And so, I'm excited to finish up this Friday and see how things feel until the next month where I have to do it again, but then I can plan accordingly and maybe I will move it to nighttime so that I feel decent during the day. So it looks like, at least for me, there's about a 6 hour period after I take it where I just don't feel well. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a bald dude. Beep, 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 boop, boop on YouTube with multiple sclerosis, sharing his experience. None of this is medical advice. It's just me desperately reaching out to the MS community to feel less alone. And what I'm finding in this journey is wow, you guys are freaking fantastic. All right. So until tomorrow, or unless something really crazy happens, I will talk to you then. Share, like, and subscribe if you found this worth your time, and hopefully other people that are looking to feel less lonely that have been recently diagnosed or even been diagnosed for a long time can find this video on YouTube so we don't get buried. Because I think everything you guys say in the comments is super important. Appreciate you all. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm Cliff. This is Life with a Mess. And until then, I'm out with some weird dreams. Boo, 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 boo.